Hi, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today's beer is from one of my very favorite breweries here in Japan, and that is Kyoto Brewing. Kyoto Brewing, which is in the city of Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan. And it was started in 2015 by three foreign residents of the city, and actually two of them were living in Tokyo at the time, but the head brewer was living in Kyoto, and they decided to locate their brewery there. The three people are an American who's the head brewer, and a Canadian, and who's kind of the main business person, and a man from Wales who does a lot of their promotional work. They work as a great team, and they've been weathering this difficult period of coronavirus very successfully, it seems, and they've been putting out so many different great beers. They have started out specializing, originally in 2015, specializing in Belgian-influenced ales, kind of mixing the Belgian and American traditions together. And they were Rate Beer's best new brewer in Japan in their second year, and they have consistently been, among the top breweries in Japan. And so, enough about them. They are definitely one of your prime destinations if you come to the city of Kyoto, if you're a beer fan. And today's beer is called Marina. Marina. And this is a Belgian IPA at 6%, 9 international bittering units. And it's a Belgian IPA, and it's one of my favorite styles made by this brewery. They have a whole Mari family of beers. They have Mariko, which is a Belgian IPA, Mario, and Marizo, which are both double IPAs, Marifumi, which is a session IPA, and Marishi, which is a black or Cascadian IPA. And so this beer is the most recent member of the Mari family for them. The malt bill for this beer is Pilsner, wheat, oats, Munich, and Carapils. The bittering hops are Columbus, and the flavor and aroma hops are Simcoe, Cascade, Citra, Sabro, and the yeast is Belgian ale yeast. And they have a series of labels for their beers, and generally it includes somebody with the same beer. So here's a young woman sitting down with exactly the same beer next to her here. So again, it's a Belgian IPA, 6%, 19 international bittering units, and let's give this a go. Looking forward to this one for sure. So I knew the head brewer before they started, and he was a home brewer, and he often would come to tasting sessions that we'd have, bringing his home brew, and you could see him getting better and better and better, and right off the bat they were, to my mind, in the top 10 breweries in Japan. Okay, this has a interesting kind of citrusy, but something sweet and sugar dusty on top. Very interesting. Yeah, citrusy, tropical, fruity. Seems almost hazy-like. Okay. Belgian IPA. I say it's a Belgian hazy IPA. It has the tropical fruit and citrus. Kind of a light, pungent bit in the nasal, retronasal kind of thing. To my mind, it's hazy. Strong hazy IPA really does have that strongly, and it, to my mind, it's not the best characteristic of a hazy IPA, but this one does not. something sweet and almost cake-like in the late mid palate. The bittering comes in, it's very mild, and it continues through to the end. This is very tasty. I don't get the Belgian bit very much here at all. Yeah, so juicy IPA, as they say here on here. So the Belgian ale doesn't come through, but it is quite tasty and very refreshing. So if you have a chance to try Kyoto Brewing's beers, please, by all means, do. And this is one of the newer members in their roster. And once again, it's called Medina, a Belgian IPA, 6%, 19 international bittering units. So give them a go. And please subscribe to the channel. I'd like to hear from you if you want to send me a comment. I do reply, not always instantly, but generally pretty quickly. And I'd like to have a conversation. Tell me what you think about Japanese beers that you've had. Okay? All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.